For sure. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are live from Impact Gaming Center in the fabulous Fairview Heights. I am Alex. This is Jake.
What's up?
We got a barn burner for you. This is round 3 of our Modern RCQ 1K. Thank you all so much for joining us, especially if you're watching on twitch.tv/Impact Gaming Center. And yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, y'all cool too. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. But we got Lincoln on Dimir Frog. He is Team Impact member against Jacob on Azorius Miracles, aka Azorius Control, aka the best deck. I don't know if that's true, but it's a really cool deck that I enjoy. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. Dimir Frog versus Azorius Control.
Oh, no, wait. I grabbed the wrong Jacob,
Hey,
I think.
yo, you did grab
I grabbed
the wrong
Jacob. I'm
oh
sorry.
my gosh, I thought I was going to get to see...
It's
This is Broodscale
this is
combo.
Bruce. I'm sorry. I grabbed the wrong Jacob.
I thought I was seeing a 2-0 Miracles player. Anyway,
I'm bad. I'll be right back.
this is Broodscale combo from Jacob, and there is Blade of the Blood Chief, which is one of the linchpins of the deck. This is going to be an interesting matchup, though. Here is a Thoughtseize, so we'll get a peek at Jacob's hand. We got 2 Broodscales, couple lands, and an Ancient Stirring. Make sure, though, if you are in the market for some Magic the Gathering cards, you hit up impactgamingcenter.gg. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms, including TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All right. So he's going to take one of the Broodscales, and it'll be back to Jacob. He'll play in Urza's Saga. And there's a Broodscale.
We're going to go to 17.
Alrighty. Jake's back. He did the walk of shame.
I'm sorry.
He's back.
We got it, though. We got Broodscale.
All right, and here is the Broodscale itself. 2 mana. It is devoid for 2/2. You can adapt it for 2. And whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Basking Broodscale, you may create a +1 or a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi that says sacrifice it to add a wingding.
So
This is the combo deck, folks.
the long and short is you put the blade on the Broodscale, and when you adapt it, you make a Scion. When you sack the Scion, you put a counter on it. So it's just, you make a dude sack. You're making a infinitely large Basking Broodscale, as well as making infinite colorless mana, is what this deck is trying to do.
Yeah. So, and then you can do things like Walking Ballista.
You can, I mean,
You can take it any
this,
way you want.
This shell has existed for a while. We've seen it like Heliod Company. Then for a while it was...
Hey, Stoney, thank you.
It started as like a Heliod Company list, and then it went to the Vizier combo list. There's been a way to generate infinite mana small creature deck forever in the format. This is just the best form of it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, this is round 3, Sir Dice-a-Lot. So we got 3 of 6 plus our top 8 elimination rounds. So there will be 3 of those unless there's some kind of split and the players just want to go home. That might end up being what happens here. That was what happened last time around. One player didn't want the invite. They had already chopped the money, so they just ended up leaving. And we did not get a finals match on camera. But we shall see. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Sink into Stupor, your Broodscale.
Sink it back to hand.
Good to go.
Which doesn't stop. I mean, it's good that he responded to it, but doesn't stop Jacob. This combo is so cheap now. The thing is like this form of the combo consistently gets a little cheaper, a little cheaper, a little cheaper.
Yeah.
Where the Heliod Ballista combo was 4 mana.
Yeah. Now
But-
this is, what, 3?
I believe so. It's not a company deck anymore, but it's like this weird hybrid combo deck with Eldrazi package. It's just a little bit of everything in a pretty efficient, strong shell.
I just want to point out white border preordain there. Shout out to
I
Lincoln.
think it's got a white border preordain. He also has I think it was like a 1 or 2 RCQ years ago, the preordain with a turtle on it. Oh no, that was the festival in the box.
I like turtles.
All right, zombie kid. We're gonna make a construct. So we got 2 dudes. Are two dudes better than a frog?
We shall find out.
I think it's funny with Psychic Frog when you turn it to attack with it, it turns like face up for you.
Yeah.
So it's like it's the correct like frame of reference for the card. I love Psychic Frog is Psychic Tog. Like that card is so designed. It's kind of wild.
That's a sentence. Anyways,
So designed. It's just it's
it's a
designed
very
well.
well designed card, a ground up,
I don't know if it's designed well.
top down design
Yeah.
because it is a frog and it does things
The frog
that a
too,
frog would do.
like jump and draw cards.
You know how much frogs love to draw cards. All right.
Look at that wonderful grove with burn willows, from the vault one.
Ugh. Not a fan.
We're gonna stir.
Not a fan. That foil process is just
Beautiful.
heinous, manus.
I love it. It's so bad.
I guess if I'm gonna be a proprietor and a white border enjoyer, I have to embrace all forms of terrible.
I think there's that
Terribleness.
foiling, and then there was I don't know if it's definitely a different foiling, but from the Slivers commander deck or Slivers deck that came out forever ago. That foiling is super cool looking. I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's like
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
it was like the
From
first
the
of
premium
this.
deck series. Yeah. Well, the Graveborn deck was the same way, I think,
Yep.
too.
They've done that a few times where they've found a specific foiling. If you only play Magic, you've only probably seen the surface of foiling possibilities. There's so many.
I like the mana foils; those are cool.
I like anything with texture
They need to do cracked ice in every set.
because
I don't know what they
Yeah.
call it in Magic, but in the sports card world, they call it cracked ice.
well, there's like the Transformer one, right? Or no, that's like I know what you're
Oh,
talking about.
no, cracked ice is like it has like flecks of foil everywhere. They did them for House of Horror for the the Boiler Brigs and all those.
Oh, I don't.
All
is
the
that-
impending creatures, they're like super like awesome Japanese ones. I don't know what they call it, but it's like cracked ice for sports cards, and they're sick.
Pokemon does a lot of really cool foilings. I like the cold foilings from Flesh and Blood. I think they do a really good job with those.
That's just like etched foil, though, right?
It's a different. It's like an etched foil. I think it looks a little better. It's a little more metallic looking. My hot take. I don't think Lorcana's cold foils look very good.
They have gotten better, but yeah, they're not great.
I think like One Piece has some.
Oh my
Banger-looking
god. Well,
cards.
and their cards are really like thick.
I think isn't it
Like-
One Piece like the most common game to get a 10 graded because the card quality's
So good.
good.
I mean, I don't fact check us on that, but it sounds like I would believe it.
I'm pretty sure Jeff said that where One Piece has the most commons of 10s because the card
bel-
quality is insane.
I believe it. I believe it.
Lincoln with his Liquid Death.
No sponsors.
I love Liquid Death. It's a marketing campaign that became a water brand. We're jumping with the frog. No, we're not jumping. I think we're just swinging.
Yep, gotcha. 17. Trigger frog.
Draw a card. Anytime you draw a card with frog, you just feel so good.
Here's another preordained. This one black bordered.
This is the dual decks one, I think. The Urza or the Venser versus Koth.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm gonna do
Koth versus Tezzeret. Or Koth versus Fencer. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because they're both unmirrored.
And there's
There's an
Murky
Urky
Boy.
Murky.
How big is he?
But so here's my thing. So Lincoln plays this Murktide. Can't Jacob go off this? Or I guess he doesn't have a green. No, he doesn't have a green source. Never mind. Because of the Flood Moon. No, but Jacob has a what do you call it? A Springleaf Drum.
That is a green source.
Oh, no. I don't think so. Jacob can make infinite mana and an infinitely big creature, but I don't think
What does he do
can,
with it?
he can do anything with it right now.
Broodscale's good.
Broodscale's good, says Lincoln.
Respond to the equip target.
Responded the
Oh, we gotta
target.
push. We gotta push.
Push it.
Okay.
Okay. He's got all his bases covered here.
Yep. I don't think he expected the Springleaf, but he had the removal spell anyways. Lincoln is very good with this Dimir Frog list. He's been
is.
playing this for
Long
probably
time.
for
Long time.
over a year at least. And this deck has gone through
Yeah, he
changes
went
and phases.
from mill, and he played good old lantern control. But I mean, obviously, this frog deck is one of the best decks in the format.
It's gone through changes between like it started off with just being frog, not going super hard on the Murktides, then going back in super hard on the Oculus, that the Unearth package. I think that's just a little too much. Like, you just have so much air in that deck
Yeah.
versus this, which is just a lean, mean, efficient machine.
Frog turning sideways machine.
That's what it does. I think the evolution of playing, we'll see. I wonder how this is going to go in the future with the Flood Moons. Wonder how it's going to go in the future, because now it's not as good versus Urza Saga. There's a Broodscale. And Jacob has a Kozilek's command in hand. So he could find. So if Lincoln doesn't have an out here, Jacob might have it. Unless there's a line I miss. I mean, he doesn't have, actually, he doesn't have colorless mana. My bad.
Equip skis.
Unless he plays, so he could play. He doesn't have green mana. He only has a way to make one color of mana, so never mind.
All right, back to Lincoln. He's going to take a draw. He's going to
Discard to one frog.
jump my guy.
And swing at you.
Kill you.
Wow, that Flood Moon really carried the game right there at the end of it.
It was really smart by the early.
All righty, so we'll kick it back to the booth as we get set for game 2. Lincoln up 1 here. And let's take a look at these sideboards. Who do I got? I got Lincoln. 4 consigned memories.
100%. 100%.
1 EE, 1 extirpate. Feed the
swarm, or
I don't know what that is. Feed the something.
Feed the cycle. It's a 2 mana destroy creature. As an additional cost, you have to sacrifice creature or exile 3 cards from a graveyard or something. It's another like tournament, or go for the throat effect.
Another Harbinger of the Seas. Seemed like it was pretty good that game. Kaito, Bane of Nightmares. Nile Spellbomb. Stern Scolding as a 2 of. Meat Hook Massacre. And Toxic Deluge.
I can imagine the Stern Scoldings are coming in. The
Consign.
Consigns are coming in. Maybe the other Flood Moon. We'll see.
The Flood Moon.
Jacob's
I
got
love that.
1 Fire Spout, which we can read this time. Unlike Hobbs. 2 Pyroclasms, 1 Pithing Needle, 1 Gemstone Cavern, 3 Thief of Existence, 1 Nature's Claim, 2 Dismember, 1 Grafdigger's Cage, 1 Vexing Bauble, and 2 Damping Spheres. Pull up Thief of Existence. I think that's the green Skyclave Apparition one, if I remember right. Yeah, so it's a lot like Skyclave. It's green, a colorless 1. When you cast it, you can exile target non-creature, non-land permanent with mana value 4 or less. If they do, Thief Existence gains. When this creature leaves the battlefield, target opponent draws a card. So it's a lot like Skyclave. They've been doing a lot with this sort of 3 mana O-ring type effect, but this is a cast trigger. It gives it to the creature, which, if you're consigning, if you can only counter the creature, the part of it, they still get the cast trigger and they don't get a draw card, but the thing is still exiled. So we're round number 3. Round number 3 is usually about when we're going to start seeing our cuts.
People start
dropping. The O2s kind of leave. There's Stephen Hanlon just chilling out by Mr. Hobbs.
I was like, hey, you're a little late, bro. Got some Warhammer.
Paul's got
Judge. Warhammer players starting to show up for our Saturday Warhammer event. Alrighty, so yeah, let's looks like Lincoln's just about done. Got 36 minutes, so we should have plenty of time. Don't want to jinx it though. Let's kick it back down to the players here.
Yeah, these fast decks, these efficient decks usually win the game pretty consistently. I think either Jacob's going to combo off or Lincoln's going to grind out Jacob pretty effectively, like we saw in game 1.
Yeah. But yeah, it is round 3. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to hit that follow button. Consider subscribing. You get access to ad-free viewing, which is my favorite part without being subscribed to any Twitch channel. And then you get access to all of the VODs immediately when we are no longer streaming. So, and of course, some emotes as well. But make sure to hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all of your Magic the Gathering needs. And hit up our YouTube channel because we have like probably 350. They're talking to the judge. Who are they talking to? But yeah, probably about 300.
Oh, I think it's downpouring outside.
Yeah, it's really raining hard.
Look.
But yeah, these players getting set. Yeah, it's really coming down out there.
Yeah, you can hear it if we open the door. It's been I don't know how many of you are from outside the St. Louis area, but it has been
Probably
this
most.
entire late part of the spring. It has rained at
So
least
much, yeah.
3 of the 7 days a week. It seems like.
Hopefully it is not raining tomorrow because I am trying to go to Disneyland.
Whoa!
And, hey, made it back in time to see Lincoln. That's right, Conflagrant. Welcome back.
Good. So Disneyland or Disney World?
Disneyland. We're going to
California one.
California. But
Is
yeah,
that the
fun.
that's the one that also has the
it's the original one.
Hollywood Adventures, right? Or Hollywood Adventureland or whatever next to it. What's the park that's adjacent to it?
California.
California Adventureland. That's what it is. Is that part of the Disney park? Or
Yep.
no?
Yep.
Okay.
It's in the same park. It's gonna be.
Are
fun.
you
I've
a-
never been to a Disney.
Are you a
Disney
thrill
adult?
seeker?
No.
like you like roller coasters and such?
Oh yeah, I mean they're fine. I'm not a thrill. I'm definitely not a thrill seeker.
I don't know.
I don't want to jump off a bridge and like do.
I don't know.
base
I don't.
sailing or
I hate
whatever,
roller
I don't know.
coasters. I don't like roller coasters. I'm not a real big fan of any
They're
of
fine.
those.
It's fine to feel that like short term sense of losing control, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna freebase or skydive. Like that's.
Yeah.
I'll watch somebody do that. With a GoPro or something.
Yeah. You can live through them. It's not
Or
something you-
I'll do it. Like I would do like a wind tunnel kind of thing where I'm like,
Oh, like those windsuits? Those
Yeah.
are cool.
because I'm only falling like 10 feet.
Yeah. If you fall,
You
you're,
know?
you're
Like
gonna
I put a
break-
VR suit on, like a VR headset, and like, oh my
Oh, yeah.
god, look, I'm really falling. But yeah, I'm not gonna jump out of a
you'll
plane.
break a few ribs, but you're not gonna become a pancake.
Yes.
I do not like Titan or Titan decks or roller coasters.
Thrills are best when not on purpose. I don't know about that.
There's gonna be like your car swerves out when it's
Yeah,
raining.
right?
Whoa, this is the
You,
best.
you
guys.
hydroplane and hit a
Guys, you
median?
won't believe it. I can't. I have no control of my vehicle.
Yeah, I like controlled thrills more than uncontrolled thrills.
I was
Typically, uncontrolled thrills are pretty traumatizing.
I was in the line at Dairy Queen the other day. And I looked
Oh,
behind
boy.
me, and there was a minivan. And this minivan, I'm telling you, had no treads left on its wheels. It was literally
That's
like
a
an
thrill.
F1 race car
Oh,
fairness. I was like, this is insane. And the scary part is it said baby on board. I'm like, this is
oh
terrifying.
god, you gotta get some tires on that thing.
Yeah, that new saga rule that it really does.
See even the Lincoln Center
My
soccer
daughter thinks she really wants to do like the drop. I forget what it's called. The
Oh,
house-
Hollywood Tower of Terror.
the Tower of Terror. She thinks she really wants to do it, and I'm like, all right, we'll do it. I don't.
My
I
sister.
don't think she's gonna.
How old's your daughter?
8.
She's 8. So my sister did that. I think this is right around the same age. Maybe she's about 10. But she came off of it, and the minute she came off of it, they had to run to the bathroom because she was so terrified. She almost peed her pants.
Oh wow.
Because it's
Put
if
your
you
sister on blast live
if
on.
you like, she was like 10. This was forever ago. But this is like, I don't know. I don't like stuff like that. I will keep my feet firmly on the ground. I'll go enjoy a churro and have a good. That'd be my fun at Disney.
Yeah. No, I hear their churros are like the best on the planet. I'm so stoked.
Alex, they're so good.
Have you been to Disneyland?
I've been to Disneyland when I was younger. Went to Disney World when I was younger. Most recent was Universal, which I thought was a blast. And there were rides there.
I'm not gonna repeat that, but that's wild. That's pretty much what you did.
I'm gonna.
This lives on the internet forever now.
That's fine. I'll take the hate. The amulet community is already.
You gotta tag her.
I'm already getting doxxed by the amulet community. So what do I have to lose here? And they're all doctors and scientists, so I'm sure.
They have already exposed all your business on your phone.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, let's get back to this match because we got a construct crashing in here. I don't know if it's crashing so much as
What
it's
is
just
this
like
psychic frog doing on this pithing needle? Like naming? Is it named psychic frog or?
likely.
You might be asking yourself.
It's just got an O-ring.
I forgot.
Pithing ring.
It's still a frog. You can still do stuff. You just can't jump or get bigger.
Edict sacking non-token creature.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Shieldred's Edict?
I love that card.
I do love me a Shieldred's Edict. Attack.
That only stops activated abilities, not triggered abilities, so the frog will still draw a card.
Ooh.
Ooh, dismember the frog.
Which member?
Dismember.
That's right.
I picked up the Monty Python ones lately.
Oh, that's nice.
The
I love those.
the Tis But a Scratch. So
That
so
one
good.
and the
SpongeBob one.
Shot going to 10.
no,
The My Legs guy. I
no,
love
no,
that.
no, the Princess Bride Secret Lair. Those
Oh,
are like my
yeah.
two favorite out of universe things. The SpongeBob counterspell though is goated.
Everyone says Universes Beyond is dumb and they hate it until they make the
Hell.
one, and then you're like, well, they're all stupid except for the one.
Yeah. If they did Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I'd be all
Oh
over
my
it.
gosh.
Could you imagine like birthing pod with Frank coming out of the couch?
I would love sweaty. So that means someone has to draw that as with
Yeah.
Frank sweaty, just like cutting his way out of the couch. I want the give me like strategic planning, but it's Charlie with all the red twine. behind
Oh
him.
my god. We need that. Wizards. make
Ready
it
as the trash man.
happen. I'm the trash man. No, Goblin Trash Master. That would be
Oh,
perfect.
can we get one of Dennis? But it's like the new black discard spell from Aether Drift, where it's like coercive something and like make it Dennis gaslighting someone.
Well, yeah, and it's whenever he's sitting in the room and he's just like he sat in the room and didn't blink for like 6 hours when they were trying to
That show-
interview him to see if he murdered Maureen.
Oh my god, I love it.
And you could do like, what's a good like female cat? Because you could have Maureen be the cat.
Why just make Kai card D? And she's a
Yeah,
bird.
yeah, bird. No, it has to be a flightless bird.
Oh, I mean, we have
like a
chocobos now, I guess.
penguin, a chocobo. Yeah, yeah.
It's funny.
Oh god, Wizards, we need this. Please make it happen.
Hire me,
Here's
wizard.
6.
Murktide. So Lincoln's got a clock. Jacob, not a whole lot going on. Thoughtseize, target you, take the Emrakul. It's got to be big. But both players' life totals are getting kind of
Jeez.
low here. Oh, there's a Flood Moon. Not going to do a whole lot now that Jacob's got 2 basic force at least.
Yeah.
But not going to be able to cast this Writhing Chrysalis. We're going to fetch and response.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to be able to because we're probably getting a mountain.
Would make sense.
How
So-
many more Flood Moons do you think they could make? Like creatures that like the Megas type card?
Just do it. Do it for every color.
Oh, we're grabbing a Sunbeam Crown. It's interesting. Maybe, I don't know. We don't have
He
rules
does.
for the game.
Well, he might not have a mountain. I mean, it's possible. Because the deck definitely.
He does
relies-
not. He only has 2
Yeah,
force.
Makes sense. It deck relies way more on green than it does
Yep.
red.
I think like red's like only for Writhing Chrysalis, which is whatever.
Do you,
but-
dude, it's so crazy to me that these decks don't play basics of every type. Like back in the day, even if I was splashing red in my Azorius control deck, I would still play a mountain.
Yeah. I mean, John.
Nowadays, these mana bases are so greedy.
Yeah. That doesn't mean we need Pious of Progress in Modern. Sir dies a lot.
Yeah,
Now, great. Now he has to delete the message he's going to type.
right. Backspace.
We'll push over the spawn.
Push the spawn. Okay, well, I mean, Lincoln's
There's
got
a
it
flop.
all, and that's
There's a
gonna
handshake.
do it.
Wow. That was
Good.
clean, efficient.
Yeah.
Dimir Frog.
So I was also holding a counter.
So that is that. We don't
That was
wanna-
fast.
We don't want to hear about I got all these. Sorry. But yeah, that is that. And
Don't go anywhere. I'm going to grab Lincoln. We're going to talk about some Dimir Frog.
yeah, don't go anywhere. If you're watching on YouTube, watch the next video. Hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all of your Magic the Gathering and other tabletop gaming needs. We appreciate you. But yeah, hit up all of our social media spots. Don't go anywhere. Follow, like, subscribe. You know the deal. Okay, we'll be right back. I'm going to flip it for YouTube's sake, but we'll
Yep.
be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go nowhere.